Okay, well, we're back for another live stream, and I'm going to take that off because I feel like I'm talking way too loud.
You look kind of silly with them on, too.
Oh, I know I do.
We didn't have our countdown.
We didn't because for some reason it wasn't doing it right. I don't know why it did. Oh, there it is. Okay, countdown since nobody's on yet. Oh, one person's watching. Hey, watch the countdown.
Hey, thanks for watching that countdown.
Well, with the countdown, we got 3 extra people on. So whoever's in the chat, I want you to wave and say hello. Oh, I'm so glad that Susie is on today.
Hi, Susie.
And hello, Kim.
And hey, Kim.
There's Susie. Hey, Susie. And hey, Kim. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully we can get the Nunley on, and hopefully we can get all the other people on that are not used to us being on this day. So I'm glad that Susie is on because we have to do our, mug of the day, right?
Well, yeah, we got to start with mug of the day. So since you're about to jump out of your seat, go ahead.
Okay. Susie, you got me this mug a long time ago, and you made it for me. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. I use this mug all the time. Like, this is literally on my desk, like probably 80% of the time. So I really appreciate you giving me my mug, and it has my name on the back. And this was made by Susie. So thank you so much. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. If you look around back here, you'll see little TARDISes kind of sitting all over the place. So I'm a big Doctor Who fan.
My mug of the day is a little theme to what we're talking about some today. It's a big old Haunted Mansion mug. Got the wallpaper, and you can't see it, but on the inside, on the very bottom, it says "Hurry back."
Hurry back. All right.
But moving right on into mugs, since we started with our mug of the day,
yeah,
we've got new mugs on Shopdisney. May or may not be in the parks yet. I'm not sure, but they're for sure on Shopdisney. The first one is the Music and Wonder mug, $19.99. This matches everything else in the Music and Wonder series. And this one's so cute. It has a little Figment there.
Yeah, and we did order this.
Of course we did.
We did order this. This popped into Shopdisney just the other day. I think it was Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
This one and this one.
Either Monday or Tuesday. Shopdisney dropped a bunch of stuff this past week. And
there was also an ornament that went along with this. So we got that as well. So.
And a cute little orange bird mug. This one is similar to the Flower and Garden.
I think so.
One that I have. It'll show up in Mug of the Day at some point. The same shape. But this one says the original Florida orange bird serving up sunshine since 1971 with a cute little orange bird sitting up there on the handle. And we may or may not have also purchased this one from Shopdisney, and he was $24.99. But we got a discount.
We did get a discount.
Always get a discount.
We always get a discount. If it's only shipping, always get a discount. But we actually had a coupon that Shopdisney sent us, and they it was like 20% off. I think we had like a few more days on it. Use it before 12 days after you get this, and we were able to get a discount on everything on there except for I think one thing. I could be wrong about that. So Susie says, I feel special. You should, because I love that mug.
He does.
And she thinks that mine is better.
Well, you know what, Susie? My birthday's coming up, and so I might just need a Haunted Mansion one. So, there. And also, welcome, Matthew. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I know that Matthew is currently at my niece's swim meet. And as soon as we get done here, I will be scooching out over there. I'm assuming they're on a rain delay right now still. I mean, he can give me a thumbs up if that is still accurate, because that means I'm not missing anything, which means I'm going to be there very, very late. But I love my niece, and that is all that matters. All right. Let me remove Matthew real quick because he is in the space.
This is stapled.
Because that's all the same piece. All right, we are into our general news of the day. We're going to try something here.
Uh-oh.
You go ahead and talk about the U.S. Air Force.
So
Okay.
Tuesday was July 4th, which was Independence Day, and the U.S. Air Force did a flyover at Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. They did 2 separate ones, I believe.
They did. And they
Do you
were
have
about,
videos?
I do. This is Resort TV 1. So this is their video. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the audio. I'm kind of trying something new here. We're going to see what happens. Is it playing? Oh, it didn't start playing.
Something's supposed to be happening.
It didn't start playing. So this is, I think this is, they're not in order. So this is actually the second. Hopefully you guys are hearing this. But I don't know if
So the squadron of F-35 stealth fighters.
it is. And since it's not doing what I want it to do, we're going to go to the second one. Or this is actually the first one. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Honestly, I don't know what.
If you can't hear anything, let us know in the comments if you can't hear anything. But hopefully, oh yeah, this is the one. I thought this one was really cool looking. This one was the squadron of F-35s accompanied by a KC-135. What is that? Oh, Strato tanker. And this was actually the I think what they call the missing man formation, because it was not symmetrical. There were 2 on one side and just 1 on the other.
Okay.
Kind of symbolizing those who we have lost. And Disney stated the timing of the flyover was special as Disney marks its 100th anniversary this year, and the U.S. Air Force celebrates 100 years of aerial refueling capabilities. To mark their centennial, a KC-135 Strato tanker took part in the flyover. It's pretty cool.
I think that's pretty cool. I have pictures real quick. Okay, we're not going to do that yet. I do have pictures. I'm going to minimize that. Actually, these might already be open. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so here, hopefully.
Yeah, we weren't there, but
yeah, we weren't.
Are these the pictures from Disney?
Yeah, I think these are actually Disney World's pictures.
Disney posted these pictures.
Yeah. So here is, let's see, number. Okay, so this was the first one, I guess. This is the one with the tanker. You can see the partner statue there, and then the one with the flag, and then this is the other one that happened about 15 to 20 minutes later. That's getting my nerves. Okay, so yeah, that was cool. Super exciting. I wish we could have been there for that. The flyovers are really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now we have an interesting piece of news here. The Disney resorts are starting to do their Bounceback offers again. So, what does that mean to you?
Well, we've never actually been there for a Bounceback offer, but while you're there staying in a Disney Resort hotel, you can choose to go ahead and book your next resort visit. I think it has to be specific dates for the following year. So you can see here, these are for the bounce back dates, good for stays most nights in 2024.
Yeah, and you'll also notice, if you know anything about, the December. Oh, I thought you were looking at something. Over here, some of these dates coincide with some big events that are happening at Disney World. This particular date, 7th through the 10th, is Marathon Weekend. There are a couple other ones down here. I looked at them earlier, but there's a few other ones down here that also coincide with some events, like some other Run Disney events and whatnot. And usually there are no discounts during those times. Well, this, you can bounce back here, and it's, correct me if I'm wrong, as long as your stay starts before, like if your stay is the 10th, the whole rest of your stay is also discounted, right? As long as one day of that is,
yes,
of your booked vacation is in that time frame, the whole rest of your vacation is. It just has to be the start date. I hope that's correct.
I think
so.
But you will receive an email for this on the morning that you check out.
What else is on there? Oh, did you already say all this stuff?
Sort of. It was up there.
35% on deluxe resorts is right here. 30% on moderate resorts, 25% on value resorts.
And apparently they're going to start sharing it through the in-room TVs soon. You can dial the extension from your in-room phone, 8844 or 407 WDisney. And these must be booked within 7 days of checkout for your current reservation.
Yeah. Okay. So if anybody looking for a trip after they're on a trip, keep a lookout for that. Now, here, I saw this news pop in, and that needs to be over there. The press, okay.
So Splash Mountain, we know, is closed now because they are refurbing the ride and changing the theming to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And I guess up until maybe sometime this week, there were still press penny machines themed toward Splash Mountain.
I did not know that.
But apparently those are now gone.
Those are officially gone. These were the 3 pennies that were still there in the machines. And I actually have these 3 pennies right here, because last time we were there and they were there, because they keep pulling them in and putting them back in, pulling them out, putting them back in. So I was able to get mine, but these are the 3 that are there. If you're wondering where this is, if you've ever been down in the Splash Mountain area, this is the bathroom areas, like right behind where that dude's sitting right there. And so it was kind of in this little area. I think it was actually plugged into this little outlet right here. If you can see my little pink cursor. So
that may be the last
vestiges of Splash Mountain. Yep.
Yeah. Before we get into the pass holder news, let's check in on the chat.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Well, one.
Hey, my mama. Hey, Mom.
Thanks for joining us. Yay, you finally get to see what we do whenever we're not down at your house and doing other stuff.
And hey, Megan, thanks for joining us.
Megan says, I'm here listening. I know that she said that she's going to pop in and out because apparently she is at another wedding.
Oh, yeah, I did see your post about that. You're on your way. Cute bag, by the way, in your post.
There's your mom. And Susie says, hey, Mom.
All right. Pass holder news. What do we got?
We got a little pass holder news. Our first thing is the Swan and Dolphin is doing a 30% discount for pass holders and Florida residents.
That's fun.
We've never been there before. We never stayed there before we've been there.
Yeah, we've been in there walking around, but we've never stayed there before.
Yeah, and it doesn't really specifically say this, but I'm going to assume since there's the Swan whatever that other hotel is called. That's right
Swan
next to them.
Reserve, the
Yeah.
new one.
Yeah. I'm going to assume that maybe that is included in this, but I cannot confirm or deny that. This is Chip & Co's website, and I didn't see any information about that on here. So,
but if you're interested,
30%
check
off
out the website and
annual
see
pass
if it
holder
is.
and Florida residents. Then, so that's not what we need. All right.
Annual pass holder magnets.
You can read all this, and I'll hold these up.
So I think these are the three of the latest pass holder magnets that have come out. If you miss getting them, because usually they give you like a week to go pick it up. I mean, longer than a week, but
I mean, at one point they were mailing them when nobody could go down there.
yeah.
But
so if you miss getting any of these from July 17th through July 30th, you can head on into Animal Kingdom and go to Chester and Hester's Dinosaur Treasures in Dino Land and pick up the magnets. And it states that you can pick up the magnet set, all three. I don't really know how they're doing that. Like, if you only miss getting the Orange Bird, are you going to get Orange Bird again?
Right.
Because I figure they have in the system, because you scan in.
Yeah, they use
you have to show your ID
yeah.
and your pass holder card when you pick it up. So who knows? You may get a duplicate, or they may just give you the one that you're missing. I don't know.
Well, I personally feel like they should have made it. And this is what they told me that we could possibly ask about, is calling VI Pass Holder Services and saying, hey, I didn't get this magnet. I will pay you to send it to me. Like, I'll pay for postage so you can send it to me or whatever, and you can organize that. But I don't know if that's actually a thing we can do, but they kept saying you can try that, because they all go to VI Pass Holder Services headquarters when they get done distributing them at the parks. One of these days I'm going to call and ask them, but I have not done that. But at this point, they don't just ship them to you.
Correct. And if you are a pass holder and you are going to be able to go get these, you do still need your park reservation for Animal Kingdom to get into the park.
And all block out date supply.
Yes.
The last thing we have was interesting. So I didn't really quite get this, because this was already released like a long time ago. You could see it back here.
I feel like these are probably leftover stock and they're just trying to get rid of them. So between now and July 30th, this is the Spike the Bee Sipper. This came out for Flower and Garden last year?
Last year, but I think it was also here the year before, and they just re-released it. I'm not 100% positive, but yeah, it's...
Also...
you get a discount for buying this, but you don't get any of the... I mean, you may get a drink with it, but you don't get a discount on the drink.
So these were first available at, I think, Flower and Garden.
Yeah, because he's the theme.
From Epcot. Yeah. But it's now going to be available at Animal Kingdom in Africa at the Harambe Market. Also in Dino Land at Terra Treats, the Feeding Ground, Restaurantosaurus, and Trilobites. So that was a lot,
mostly in Dino Land, USA.
Yeah. So weird that it's going to be in Animal Kingdom. They probably just have a whole bunch of little Spike the Bees left, and they need a way to get rid of them.
Yeah, and get money for them.
Flower and Garden this year is already gone. So
they didn't sell in the Flower and Garden this year, which I'm kind of surprised about. Or maybe
somebody found a big old pallet in the corner of the warehouse somewhere, and they're like, "What can we do?"
Or they ordered them to come in for Flower and Garden, and they
didn't
just
here,
got them. So they were like, "We gotta get rid of them." So this is what they're doing with it. So,
well, a bee is an insect, and insects are also featured at Animal Kingdom, so he fits.
Yep. Oh, oops. Get rid of him. All right, what do we got in our comments here? Okay. Danielle Dean. Hopefully I can, my screen's small here. I just started watching you. I found you from Megan's live streams. This is my first live.
Hey,
Hello, and thank you for joining us.
welcome.
Megan is actually in the chat down here, so you can say hi to her. Oh, she
And
already said
says
hi.
thanks.
Look at that. Yes, we all love Megan. She does great live streams, and so I appreciate you joining us. Hopefully we're going to be informative. Hopefully we're not going to babble too much. If you see her pinch my thigh, that means I'm babbling too much. All right, what do we have next? Next is
merchandise.
The merchandise up to
oh man, there's a lot.
Okay, so you start chatting, and I'm going to see if I can pull stuff up.
Okay. So Shop Disney released a lot of merch this past week. There is currently a 30% off sale on all Encanto merch. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got costumes for kids, clothing, accessories for adults, toys, ornaments. Oh, those hat ornaments are so cute.
Pins, everything. Oh,
even the Loungefly is on sale. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Everything that is an Encanto is on sale. I'm not sure if it's 30% off or up to 30% off. What's this up here say? This says, no, it says 30% off all Encanto.
That's pretty cool. So if you are or know someone who is a fan of Encanto, now is the time to get some merch. Christmas was going to be here before you know it. And speaking of Christmas, Disney released some previews for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party merch. This is the Spirit jersey. Super cute. A little t-shirt, youth holiday shirt, a pin, a mug, and an ornament. And all of that says Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party 2023.
Now, let's explain why we're so fascinated with the fact that all of this merch has come out. Because last year, we went to the Very Merry Christmas Party, and the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party had so much merch. Then we get to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and we are merch people. I do the pins, she does the mugs and the Loungeflies and the Spirit jerseys and the whatnot. And there were none, not just none. I asked managers, cast members, waited a little while, went back and asked again, just in case they were just feeding me a line, because they do that. I asked multiple managers, when's the merch coming out? Is it coming out later in the day, or what? Is it coming out tonight? Is it coming out 2 weeks from now? They said this year Disney opted not to do any merch. None. Like none for the entire 2022 Very Merry Christmas Party. So I was very disappointed because I'm a pin guy. so nothing. But this year, they've already released all of this merch. I mean, this is crazy. And it's all, like, so far, I like everything that there is, especially the mug and the pin, and the Spirit jersey's fun too.
Yeah.
So
cute. Also, for you Haunted Mansion fans out there.
Yeah, this might take a second. Hold on.
This is not on Shop Disney yet. I think a lot of this is going to come to Shop Disney July 10th, but it is at Disneyland and hopefully soon to come to Walt Disney World. I don't think any of it is showing up at Disney World yet.
A lot of this says it's only at Disneyland right now.
It's
coming to Disney World in the near future. Not sure when. So, all right. What do we got here, Tia? I'm going to turn
another
this
mug. Another mug, a coffin shaped with Constance Hatchaway there on one side and the Haunted Mansion on the other side. $24.99.
All these apply with annual pass holder discounts.
Spirit jersey.
Right.
There's room for one more. Now, I have a question. So there's Disneyland and there's Walt Disney World, and we have different Haunted Mansions. We, Disney World, were supposed to get this guy that was on the back of this jersey, the Hatbox Ghost.
And
we are supposed to be getting him eventually. But I wonder if we're going to get the same jersey or are we going to get one that's different? The pin, there are 2 different versions. There's the Disney World and the Disneyland version.
And we'll get to that in a little while.
But are we going to get this jersey because we're eventually getting the Hatbox Ghost?
I mean, everything else on here is the generic Haunted Mansion. And I personally think that they're trying to release as little cross-park merchandise as they can because I think they're losing money because they're releasing so much and then most of it's going to discount warehouses and they're having to do too many sales. But if they can release the same one, place one order, there's less of a chance for it to get messed up. So, all right, what else do we have? It was just
a thought. Also, that Spirit jersey glows in the dark.
It does.
Crocs.
Oh, how much was the Spirit jersey?
$84.99.
Yes.
Crocs for $64.99. More ear headband, $34.99. A sweatshirt for $59.99. A trucker style hat, $29.99. A wallet for $29.99.
And the trucker hat actually glows in the dark. At least I think the eyes probably do. And maybe the Foolish Mortals thing on the back. So. And a wallet. The wallet is not Loungefly, just to be clear.
It looks like it has a strap on it, the wallet.
Oh, it does. Yeah, you can actually see the strap here. It almost looks like it's crossbody. So
like it would be like a little, kind of a bigger wallet, but a crossbody.
Yeah. And then the coup de grace.
The Loungefly.
This is going to be Tia's favorite thing here.
$88. Come on, she's cute.
So there's the front. There's the left side over here. It's got the candelabra. And then you have the cat with the eyes. And then on the back, we have Madame Leota, Knower and Seer of All.
Look at the inside, that's so cute.
And it's actually got, it's got a strap. Oh, I guess the straps are just the regular things. I thought it was a handle. But yeah, here's the liner. So.
This is on our maybe list.
No, this is on our definitely list.
Whatever.
You should see our Haunted Mansion Loungefly collection downstairs. It is quite extensive. I think there's an entire shelf.
Mind your business. There's also a lot of pins.
We'll get to the pins later.
Oh, we're going to
add that to a lot of pins.
Pin section.
Yes.
All right. Well, check in on your chat.
Yeah, let's check in on the chat. We got, oh, yay. Richard's here. So Richard is the fireworks cruise. Richard actually is the one that invited us on that cruise. So again thank you, Richard. We really enjoyed that.
And you may be correct, but also mind your business.
Save 100% by not buying. Apparently, with as long as he's known us, apparently he still hasn't grasped the concept that does not work. Thanks for joining us, Richard.
runDisney.
Oh. So really, yes. The only thing I have for runDisney is in the mail today. I got something, and I'm going to open it up on camera. We know how. She's just dumping my boxes everywhere. We know how opening things up on camera usually go. They usually go very badly. But I signed up for the Summer Virtual Series, the challenge, and that means there's 3 races. You get 3 different medals. Well, for some reason, I'm assuming that's what this is because this looks just like a runDisney box. But I don't know why it came because they just finished the first month. So you put your race time in for June, you put your race time in for July, you put your race time in for August, and then you get all your medals.
That doesn't really matter. The last Wine and Dine, I got my box. Oh, sorry. I'm having your name on it means nothing. Anyway, the last Wine and Dine we did virtually, I got my shirt and medal in the mail like weeks before the event dates. So that is indeed what it is.
It's indeed what it is. Here, you grab the box. And I'm gonna see if I can get this thing out of here. So I have my medals. That means I don't have to run anymore. Woo!
Yes, you do.
So I got my medals. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. I know that there should be 4 medals, and there should be a pin, and hopefully it is not completely banged up and damaged. Oh, hello. Oh, there it is. It's kind of, I see it's kind of stashed in there. Okay, you hold that up. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to get that. Oh, no. Okay, well, there's a pin right here. There are, God, these medals are huge. I can just pull this out. There we go. That's better. Then I can peel these things out of here. Oh, I see what they did. All right. So as not to damage my pin, because I'm a stickler for my pins. So the pin looks like the challenge medal. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Pin looks like the challenge medal. Then we have, this is one race. This is the Runaway Railway. I'm going to see if I can focus me on here. Autofocus. Boop. That did not work. Okay. All right. So that's one underneath. Oh. Then we have the second one is Steamboat Willie. And then the third one, and I know that I kind of played the video last week, but I wasn't aware that these were so gigantic. This one's actually a metal. I mean, this one's actually a magnet, and I think I'm going to actually show that one off in a second because I've been wondering what that one looked like. And then this one is Sorcerer Mickey, and on the back it's got the broom. So we're going to take this one out. This is the challenge medal. The video that they showed last week that they released looked teeny tiny. Like these medals looked teeny tiny, but this is supposed to be a magnet. Oh, that's really on there. There we go. Put that on the fridge. That's pretty cool. And then on the back, it looks like this. So if you're like me and you were wondering what it looked like, that's what it looks like. Magnet, metal, and then strap. And it's all the Disney 100 theme. So virtual challenge. I'm excited.
Pretty cool.
That stinks.
Wow.
That really stinks. I might have to spray that with some. Ooh.
It'll air out.
That's pretty cool. All right, put that in there too. All right, so yay. Thing number one opened and not completely wrong like we've seen in the past. Oh, it got big. I need to put that down there. All right, next, that is all for the Summer Virtual Series, Run Disney, and all that kind of stuff. All right, here is Tia's. Oh, let's go over to the comments real quick. Richard Edmond, what did he say? No, Casey gets the credit for the cruise. Oh, but you contacted me. Casey, if you're watching, I appreciate you inviting us on that cruise or telling your father to invite us on that cruise because that was fantastic. Matthew says, stop eating your medal. No, I'm not going to stop eating my medals. Okay, here we are. Disney Foodie Report. This is Tia's wheelhouse here. What do we got first?
I'm insinuating that I eat a lot.
I'm insinuating nothing.
New at Disney's Magic Kingdom. New chicken, ham, cheese spring rolls have replaced the pastrami spring rolls from the cart. That's right as you're going into Adventureland.
Mm-hmm. This is the DFB's website, by the way, that we're looking at here.
Yes, thanks, Disney Food Blog. We do not get these very often. Actually, I think we've only tried them
the normal spring rolls. Yeah.
Because they are very small and they are $9.50 for 2 of them.
Yeah.
So it's not a cheap, inexpensive snack. Yeah, the cheeseburger spring rolls are the ones that we tried, and they're very good, but a little pricey.
And we're talking like the size of, if you've ever been to a Chinese restaurant and they give you the little egg rolls, they're like slightly bigger than that. So teeny tiny. You can't see my fingers. Here we go. They're like this big. That's like what? Maybe 4 inches. They're teeny tiny.
They are small.
So. All right, what's next?
Also over in Epcot at the refreshment port. If you wanted anything, you're not going to get it for a little while because it is closed for refurbishment starting yesterday, July 6th through July 26th. It will reopen on July 27th. Which happens to be the first day of Food and Wine Festival.
And if you're wondering what the refreshment port is, this girl is not it. This is the refreshment port. This is right next to where Starbucks used to be at Epcot Center, because the building is actually right here. That's the old Starbucks building.
This is where they normally have the poutine.
Poutine. This is the only place to get
pretty
poutine.
Pretty much for every festival, there's a special poutine.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what poutine is, it's French fries with usually some sort of
Cheese
gravy and cheese curds, which go squeak, squeak when you chew them.
They are. It's not real cheese. I don't know what the heck that stuff is made of, but it is not cheese. It's kind of like them saying that pumpkin spice milkshake at the Magic Kingdom during the Halloween party is a milkshake. It is not. It's like hydrogenated oil with a straw. All right. Next.
Hopping over to Disney's Animal Kingdom. You could go into Creature Comforts, which is their Starbucks location at Animal Kingdom, and grab the Tough to Be a Bug brownie.
Did I get it? Oh, here it is. All right. Good.
Oh, it's a beautiful brownie. Looks like it has Heimlich on there. This is also Disney Food Blog's page. And they said it was really good, super soft and fudgy and super chocolatey.
Did you see how much it was?
I did not. It is $5.99. That's a lot of. What is Heimlich made of?
It looks like he looks like.
Is that icing?
The texture was smooth. Frosting. It is frosting. Yeah. It's either frosting or he might be a piece of candy. Does it say brownies good, super fudgy?
Made out of frosting.
Ah, there we are. I'll eat it because I bet it's only like this big, about that big. So it's probably smaller than it looks because you can see how big that lady's hand is. It's not quite large, but it looks like it's yummy. I'll try that one.
Maybe.
So if we go there and they have it, we're gonna get that.
Maybe.
All right. The next thing.
Oh, that little girl that was up there earlier.
Yeah.
She was at the Ganachery in Disney Springs. $28 for what she has in her hand there through August 11th. This is, I don't really know what it's called because Brandon didn't write it down. Oh, yes, he did. Sorry. It's an Indiana Jones pinata. Sorry.
It doesn't really say what it's filled with, but people have said that in the past, the pinatas you get from the Ganachery are
usually
filled with marshmallows
or chocolate pieces. Yeah. Or we've never gotten one because they're kind of pricey. And meh.
I mean, we're not going to eat that, so.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Is that all that's on that? Yeah. And if you're wondering where the Ganachery is, you know where Gideon's Bakehouse is? This is like 3 doors up. Next. Oh, yeah.
I thought this was pretty cool. Moving over to the Boardwalk.
I'm going to attempt to open something.
Uh-oh. Moving over to the Boardwalk area. Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs is going to be coming to the Boardwalk later this year. They announced it today. Right now, they're at Disneyland, downtown Disney District. Really, all they announced was that they're coming to a kiosk at the Boardwalk. That one right there.
Oh. That's the one across from the ice cream place.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
So that looks exciting because they're always talking about how good these corn dogs are, and we don't really have good corn dogs at Walt Disney World.
I think the only one that I really enjoy is the one at Sleepy Hollow.
Yes, and that one is hand dipped.
Yeah, and I've watched them do it, so it's not frozen and they thaw it out in the thing. But they're really good, but they don't always have them. Sometimes they have them. Sometimes they have them for a long stretch, and then sometimes they don't have them for a long stretch. So.
But these have some sort of specialty corn dogs. There's one where there's the dog, and then it's inside of a pickle, and then it's dipped in the corn dog batter and fried. So
yeah. All right, next
It's fun.
thing. Oh yeah.
also, Disney Food Blog has released their Epcot Food and Wine Festival menu list.
And I only bring them up.
We use them a lot for these festivals.
They are fantastic when it comes to these festivals. And I'm going to put a link to this in the show notes whenever this stream is done. Let me see if this is the right one.
So once the festivals actually start, their staff goes to the festival and they try every single item available for the festivals. So they put out a guide, they kind of give their review, they let you know how much everything is, where everything is, and we go through before we go to a festival using their guide and kind of decide what we want to get, because it can be a little overwhelming when you get to a festival and trying to look through the passport that Epcot gives you, because one, that passport is never in order.
No. But they don't have it currently, but what they will have is currently they have a list. So you can see the list of all the, like, this is the Alps, wherever that is. And this is all the food that will be there. And soon they will have a page for each one of these. The page is here, and you can see what it looks like. There will be the menu board and all the prices will be here. And then their reviews will be on here. Here's each one of the dishes for this particular booth. So they'll do that for every single booth at the festival. And they've already got them listed here, so you can preliminarily see what they have. I very much endorse the Disney Food Blog. And they don't just do food, they also do news too. But the Disney Food Blog is the place to go if you need to find out about the festival stuff, because they are very meticulous. So very helpful. What do we have next? Oh yeah.
Speaking of Food and Wine Festival at Epcot, Disney has released the Eat to the Beat dining reservations. So during Food and Wine Festival, they have bands come in and they have a concert series. Apparently this year is presented by Florida Blue Medicare. And these concerts are free with your admission to Epcot. So you can just go watch the concert, or you can get a dining package to go with it. They're always at the American Pavilion and the American Gardens Theater. They start July 27th and go through November 18th, which is the whole Food and Wine Festival.
Sorry, that should be 13th.
13th, which is the whole Food and Wine Festival. Showtimes are 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. nightly, Friday through Monday. More of your iconic, more popular bands are there, and then Tuesday through Thursday, local bands perform. Sorry, I'm trying to read Brandon's notes here.
If you go to the website, I will also put this in the show notes. They will give you a list of all of the bands and all the dates that they're playing. So there's July, there's August, and there's the Bacon Brothers are playing, Ruben Studdard, Tiffany, if anybody who grew up in the 80s. Foreigner's Journey. I'm guessing some of these people are the local bands. We got Ray Parker Jr.
I hadn't even looked at all this list yet.
No, I just saw this day. October, they got a list here. It tells you all their dates, in November. So all of that is available for you to look at. And again, I'll put it in the show notes below. Now, the other thing.
Yeah, so you can just stand in line and wait for the concert. Or you can get the dining package, dining reservation, and you're guaranteed a seat and entry. You get an appetizer, an entree, dessert, and
a drink, non-alcoholic. Or did you say that?
I thought you were like motioning to me for something.
Oh no.
Or if it's a buffet, you get a buffet, or if it's family style, and you get one non-alcoholic beverage. And do you have the list of said restaurants?
I have the list of said restaurants somewhere. The important thing is what is that place called that we went last year for the Christmas one?
Spice Road Table.
Yeah, you will get a specific thing with that, and that, I think this is the list. On this website that I'm opening up right here, it actually has all the information for all of this. The Spice Road Table. For the Spice Road Table, you're going to get a specific thing because it's more of the tapas. You'll get a specific. Just go there. You'll see what it is. You're not getting the normal appetizer, entree, dessert, all that stuff. You're going to get certain tapas options.
I think you get like a choice of 2 items, maybe. I can't remember. But your server explains everything, and when you check in, you tell them why you're there, and oh yeah, see, 2 small plates and a dessert plate, and then that when you leave, they'll give you your thing to show them.
Sticker you put on your
to
whatever.
Show them, because you'll line up in a separate line to go into the concert.
So if you're wondering, yes, you have to show up for your dinner reservation, because that is where you get your badge to get in. Make sure you go early. This says that you have to have your reservation 2 hours, I believe, before the show starts, because sometimes these restaurants are a little slow, and you're going to be sitting there for 2 hours twiddling your thumbs, like we did when we went to the Spice Road Diner. We twiddled our thumbs for like an hour and a half and finally got our food, and then we ate it real fast and then went out to watch Neil Patrick Harris do the.
That may not be everyone's experience, but that particular day, the service was just slow.
One little snafu here with the Regal Eagle is the only one of these that you have to do same day reservations. This is not one that you can book in advance. So just be aware of that. And
because Regal Eagle does not take reservations, because they are a quick service dining.
And that is in the American Pavilion. But the rest of these, you see the prices here. And again, posted down below. I tried to do some calculations to see if what you're paying for here is similar to what you would pay for if you went to the restaurant. And it looks like there's about, depending on the restaurant, between like a $5 and $10 difference. So if you go to the beer garden, you're actually paying like $45 to $50 and not $60. So we'll say $10 is for the good seat. So, all right, let's take a look at our chat real quick, and we'll get back to this. Okay, so Danielle says, no, let me.
Megan, yeah.
There you go. Megan says, love the 100 medals. Yeah, I do too. And that's when we sign up for a Run Disney race, we usually do it based on what the medals look like. Because so far they've released the marathon weekend, part of the springtime surprise, the Princess Run. It's all for next year.
Yeah, we don't really like any of this, so we haven't signed up for anything.
So we're waiting to see what they do for the rest of the springtime surprise. But that's why I signed up for the challenge for the summer. Danielle says, I don't think they would sell many of those if they marked them as hydrogenated oil in a cup. I know, but that's what it is. Most of the stuff from Auntie M's is okay, but when they do the milkshakes, you really...
Where?
Oh, Anti-Gravities, not Auntie M's. Anti-Gravities. You got to be real careful with the Anti-Gravities milkshakes, because they are hydrogenated shakes and they're not milkshakes.
At least the one that we've had, and that has scarred us for life on milkshakes from there. Yeah, so
I will never get
another
milkshake.
If you're watching and you're a fan of their milkshakes, let us know which one we need to try, and maybe we'll try it again.
Yeah,
maybe.
But it's not going to be that one.
It's
not going to be that pumpkin spice one. Matthew says it's a $30 corn dog. Actually, it's a $14. It's a $14 corn dog. So you can get 2 of them for $30 and have change. But I think you get a bag of chips with it.
I was about to say, does anything come with that $14?
I got a link over here. Keep talking. Oh, there it is.
Well, if they give you chips with it, I mean, it makes a little.
I mean, the picture's got chips. Like this picture right here from their website has chips. So, I mean, I'm assuming. Corn dog collection served
look
with
at
a
that.
bag of chips. There it
That
is.
says $11.50.
Oh, okay. So there's one for $14.50.
Oh, because that's special.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not that bad. I think Matthew's just trying to start stuff.
Oh, there's the pickle hot dog.
Oh, look at that.
Hot dog wrapped in a pickle, fried in cornmeal batter and panko crusted, served with a bag of chips and peanut butter. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
The
Pickles and
only thing that goes on a corn dog is what?
mustard.
Mustard.
Megan moves. She says, near lineup.
Neat.
Oh, neat lineup.
Yeah, they got some pretty cool artists coming in for the concert.
Yeah, there's
series.
a lot. There's a lot.
I haven't looked yet to see who's going to be there while we're on our different
I haven't
trips.
either. Yeah, we'll have to look at that. Matthew says, a stick? You talking about the hot dog? Oh, maybe he means like the side you get is a stick.
Oh.
Susie says ketchup on a corn dog. No, mustard.
Mustard only.
Mustard on a corn dog.
Mustard only.
Ketchup and mustard on a hot dog, but on a corn dog, mustard.
Oh, unless it's a Korean corn dog. I've never had a Korean corn dog.
I haven't either. I haven't had any Korean food actually. They always go to Korean
Susie's
barbecue.
on. I've never been with Susie. I've only been once to a Korean place. But Susie's on a Korean kick right now, so. All right.
Uh-oh. Here it is.
Brandon's got a Funko report, and which one is it? Oh,
It's
this one.
This one? That one, yeah. And there's actually another one down there too.
So
All
if
right.
you were with us last week, Brandon opened a box and he thought it was Funkos. It was not Funkos. It was somebody's random order, I guess.
It was a Loungefly bag.
It was a Loungefly. Let's see how we fare today.
It's the same box.
It is the same box.
I'm noticing a little delay on our stream, so if there's a delay, you need to let me know, and if it gets all weird. So if there's a delay, let me know. Okay, here we go. Number 1.
I think we have success.
I really enjoy the fact that they put this, like the Funkos that are in the little cardboard boxes, into these cardboard liner holder things because it makes it safe. Because this box was a little crushed, and you can see at the top it's a little crushed. But the Funko that is inside is Walt with a camera. I finally have my Walt with a camera. He's going to go right here over my shoulder, actually up here over my shoulder. So I'm so excited. I finally have my Walt with the camera. So far, I think that is the entire collection of Walt Disney's. All the ones up here, one of them came with the Sleeping Beauty Castle, and the rest of them are from this collection for the Disney 100. Awesome. And then this other thing that I was wanting, because I was waiting to get this so that I had $50 worth of shipping. I got close. It's in plastic. Basically, my screen is just a little delayed here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this has, I'm not going to open this whole thing up. I will find something so you can look at it, but I'll put it up there. But this is the 25th anniversary of Funko, and they actually have there's a few different Funkos that they're putting out for their 25th anniversary, and Mickey Mouse just happened to be one of them. This one comes with a pin, a certificate of authenticity, a vinyl certificate, and a metal coin. So I can't wait to get that. And this is a metal container right here. So, and it looks like a vault. I know that the door has like a vault door thing on it. So I can't wait to get that. And I finally got the right ones. I'm so excited. All right. And then the last thing we have here is the other box.
Oh.
This just came today. Like I actually got that one. I got the Walt Disney and the other thing, the Mickey Mouse, about 2 days ago. But Nunley said that, who is she on today?
I don't think so.
Nunley is the one that wanted me to open all this on camera for our live stream, and she's not even on. She's playing with Norkley somewhere. All right. So I'm trying not to damage anything in the box here. This Disco Mickey Mouse, I got a notification from Amazon, 2 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, hey, your order's been delayed. Approve it or don't approve it. And I approved it. And the next day, we got a thing that said,
shipped.
Your order has shipped. And we saw the tracking actually said it had moved. But it was shipped during with UPS and not with Amazon. So the Disco Mickey Mouse looks upside down. The Disco Mickey Mouse looks like this. And again, I love that they put it in these boxes. Oh, that's a hard case. That's plastic. So that's Disco Mickey Mouse. I'll add him to my little collection here. And if anybody grew up in the 70s or 80s, remembers Disco Mickey Mouse and Disco Duck. So
Cute.
I've had a positive box opening experience. That's just fantastic. That nothing went wrong with those boxes today. I'm so excited. Thank you, Funko, for sending the right thing. All right. What do our comments say? Right. Susie says, Mr. Cow at the mall. We still haven't been to that yet.
We have not.
We see it every time we go in because we eat at the mall for lunch at least once a week. And we never go over there because we're so loyal to Chick-fil-A.
Well, it's one of those things where you don't know if it's going to really be good or not. So you don't want to waste your money on your lunch and it not.
Right. And they're kind of
good.
pricey. So one day we will just do it.
So Mr. Cow has a Korean dog. We'll
have to
try it
out. Okay. Matthew says Brandon puts ketchup on his ketchup. I mean, he's not wrong. I literally used to have shirts that said I put ketchup on my ketchup because I can go through a bottle of ketchup in like a month by myself. Matthew says you're paying extra for that case. Actually, it wasn't that expensive. I mean, okay, yes, it was expensive. It was $30, but you're also getting the Funko, you're getting the tin case, you're getting the pin, you're getting the this and that. And usually all that stuff is $10 or $15 in themselves. So
Brandon
that's
can
how
justify anything.
I am justifying it because I know how the prices typically break down because I buy from these places all the time. So it was actually a good deal. I was expecting it to be like $50 and it wasn't. Susie says, I'm guessing the one at the mall is Mesa Zing and cheese balls.
Wait, does the corn dog have cheese balls or they have cheese balls as well?
I don't know. Oh, Matthew said he's talking about the Disco Mickey Mouse. Well, the Disco Mickey Mouse was only $19. I actually got a discount. They sent it, and with Amazon, you get that, best price guaranteed. So they actually lowered the price from what I paid for it. So that's cool. All right. Okay. That was Funko. Oh, Loungefly. Here we go. Loungefly. Oh, let me get rid of this. No,
Wait,
where's that? Hide.
That's the only one you put?
That's the only one you sent me.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it is. It is.
It is not.
Well, I didn't see any of the other ones. I put on here everything that she sent to our email. Unless you sent more like later in the day and I didn't see them. Okay. Funko report. Not Funko. Loungefly. Sorry. Okay.
There's a Maleficent Crossbody satchel pre-order exclusive to Retrofax, $74.99. And they say deliveries will begin on August 8th. Oh, it's on Amazon.
That's where their store is.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's through them on Amazon.
Got it.
I don't know if you could buy it anywhere else, but it is only available where I could find it through Amazon.
She's pretty cool.
And if you go to Amazon, you get free delivery, so you don't have to pay their shipping if they have it on their website. Oh, the inside looks cool.
There was also a Luisa from Encanto.
Where was that at?
I don't know. In our email.
I didn't see it in our email. Okay. Where am I at here? Okay. So, pins. It's time for pins. There are so many pins. I don't even know what to do. There's so many pins. Okay. I had to conglomerate all these so that, all right, I'm going to try to read these here. Actually, you know what? You can read them. I'm going to show them.
Okay.
All
so
right.
these go along with all that Haunted Mansion stuff we talked about earlier. Yeah. Mystery pin pack, 2 pins per box, $19.99. And still Disneyland, right?
Yeah, these are actually at Disneyland. That's the only place they are. These mystery pins.
Hopefully they should be at Walt Disney World. We usually get stuff about a week, maybe 2,
depending
after
on
Disneyland.
what it is. Yeah,
sometimes
longer. So there's a set of, what is it, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's all of them right there, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the next thing is
Welcome Foolish Mortals pin, Disney World version and the Disneyland version, because our mansions look different.
Yeah, because if you know, you know, this is the Disney World one because it's got the terraria, I don't know what that's called. And then this one's just kind of New Orleans type style.
Yep, $17.99 each, limited release. And these came out on the 4th.
Oh, that's small.
This is a Haunted Mansion poster pin. This one's a little bit bigger.
I'm assuming. I mean, the card looks the same. There was no context, so we couldn't see how big it actually was.
Is this not the jumbo pin?
There's a jumbo Hocus Pocus pin.
Anyway,
I don't know.
It's $29.99. It also came out on the 4th, and it is a limited release.
Next. Here.
Apparently this year is the Hocus Pocus 30th anniversary.
Oh, I guess that was all those. Okay.
And so in true Disney fashion, there are pins.
Of course
there's a limited release that is not.
Oh, there it was.
That
I don't know why these aren't opening up in order. Just keep talking. Go ahead.
So there's a limited release for $17.99. All of these came out on July 4th. A 30th anniversary mystery set. There's 10 pins total, 2 pins per box, and $29.99 per box. So $30 for 2 pins. However, those are the cutest ones.
Yeah.
Of course. And this jumbo pin is $34.99. Not so much of a fan of that one.
No, but I don't like the styles of their faces.
No, I like the cutesy ones.
Yeah. All right. And then what's next?
And more for the Music and Wonder series. There were 3 pins. These are available on Shopdisney.
Caveat.
They were available on Shopdisney.
This one right here sold out very quickly, and I knew it would because
this one is also available at in the parks.
It is available in the parks.
$17.99 for all of these, limited release.
So if you want them, these 2 on the right are at Shopdisney right now. The one on the left sold out within like 2 hours, so you do not have that option. What else do we got? What's next?
Trader Sam's.
Oh yeah.
Has 2 new pins. One for Trader Sam's Grog Grotto, and the other one is for Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar. Both are $19.99. Limited edition of 2,500 also came out July 4th.
Now, to be clear, the one that is Grog Grotto is Walt Disney World. The one that is the Tiki Bar is Disneyland. So you can see the difference in colors. You're not going to get them confused because one is only going to be available at Disney World. One is only going to be available at Disneyland. So that kind of sucks. But what's next?
Figment Artist Series. I think we've shown you a picture of this before.
Yeah.
Apparently,
oops.
Disney messed up a little bit and released it at Hollywood Studios a little bit earlier than they should have. It's officially for sale now in the parks. $44.99, limited edition, 2,500. Really cute pin.
Yeah, and that goes along with the ones that are over here. I don't know if you can see them all, but
my nose itches.
Okay, and then we have the.
If you are a Disney Visa Rewards card holder, yes. 2023 pin featuring the Cheshire Cat, $17.99, limited release, also available on July 4th.
And this is the second.
Disney.
And this is the second pin in the series because they usually release 2 a year, like one's in January and one's in like July. Well, here we are. Here's the second one. All the ones we have are kind of up here on the bottom, so you can't really see them. But so yeah, is that the last one? Oh, and then
there's also D23 exclusive pins. So if you're a D23 member, you have the opportunity to purchase these. This one is Pirates of the Caribbean. 20 years. Can you believe Pirates of the Caribbean is 20 years old?
Johnny Depp was 20 years younger when he made that movie.
This one is $19.99, limited edition of 1,000, and it will be for sale on Shop Disney on Tuesday, July 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern. And this one, apparently, The Fly is having its 65th anniversary.
Guessing it's a Fox movie.
I don't know, because Disney owns Fox now, so now they can make pins for The Fly. $19.99, limited edition 500. Also comes out Tuesday the 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern.
And I have to show you these because I got these in the mail, yesterday? This is the D23 gold member pin right here that I've talked about on a previous stream. And the best one is my Figment pin, which goes along with the Figment pin that I had last week. I am so excited about these 2 pins right here. I officially have all my Figment pins that I wanted to get.
In case you missed it last week. All right, our last subject is Disney Plus.
Let me hide all of this.
Disney Plus announced today, I believe, they released remastered classic shorts.
I have all of this, I think. Where's it at?
Oh, I see. There's going to be 4 separate release dates.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Released today was The Skeleton Dance, Building a Building, Bath Day, Figaro and Frankie, Goofy Gymnastics, and Aquamania. So there will be another release on August 11th, September 5th through 8th, and then October 6th. And you can see the list of all the ones that will be released on those specific dates.
Yep.
I don't think I've seen a lot of these.
I think I have. I just didn't know what they were called.
Or maybe I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, I know that I've seen this one.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I feel like I've seen this one, but I don't remember. I feel like I've seen this one maybe because I remember the poster. I don't remember that one. What other ones? I feel like I've seen all of the Goofy, working out ones.
Yeah.
And then there's the, I thought there was one more. Maybe I just didn't put it in there. Anyway, so yeah.
So that's fun.
Is that everything? Are we officially done with our news?
We are officially done.
Woo!
Let's check back in on
all right.
comments.
I saw there was a few new ones. Danielle says, since I'm new here, where do you usually stay when you go to Walt Disney World?
Everywhere.
Okay, real quickly, we are going to be on Megan Move's show this coming Wednesday at, I believe, 7. And she, at least the plan was to talk about resort stuff because we have a lot of experience staying at the resorts because she is the master at doing resorts.
No, it's just
because
that's my hobby. I look at the websites all the time. So we've stayed at All Stars. We've stayed at some moderates. We've gotten lucky and stayed at some of the deluxe resorts. Sometimes we book through Disney's website. Sometimes it's through a DVC rental place. There are a couple that we've used so far, and we can talk about that later.
To summarize,
give you all of the websites and everything, but there are confirmed reservations. You cannot change it. It is what it is
for the DVC websites.
Yeah, and if it works for your trip, great, and it's a whole lot cheaper than paying base price for a
Yeah.
DVC resort.
To be clear, we are not DVC members. You can book these without being a DVC member. You're actually buying the stay from somebody who's trying to get rid of their trip.
Yeah. And sometimes we stay off property. We've stayed at a couple of Good Neighbor resorts to Disney World.
We stayed at the Drury Inn at Disney Springs. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. We've also stayed at the Drury Inn up towards Universal. So yeah, we've stayed a lot of places.
Yeah, we'll go over all that in a different video. Maybe we'll do a live stream with just that. But like I said, we'll be on Megan Moves show on Wednesday, kind of going more in depth. I don't know what questions she's going to ask, so just look out for that.
Well, for a while we stopped staying on Disney property because they started charging for parking, but now they do not. They have rescinded that parking fee, and
when you park on property, you also get to park at the parks for free.
Mm-hmm.
Free.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hope that answered your question. Some of it, check back later for more details. Matthew says, fight. Oh.
We're not fighting. I'm just right and he's wrong. That's all there is.
Susie.
And he will have to admit it next week.
Whatever. Whatever. What's she talking about?
Susie, are you at divisionals?
Oh yeah, I was wondering. Maybe hers was yesterday.
I don't know.
Because I think Matthew said that the young kids were yesterday. The regular size kids are today. What else we got? Susie. Those are cute.
I think she was she also says I like the middle one. I think she was talking probably the Hocus Pocus pins, the ones that were in the middle, the ones in the bag, the mystery pack. Those are the ones I like too.
Brandon, did you get it? Did I get what?
A
pin?
I don't know.
None of that stuff. We haven't had access to any of that stuff. The Music and Wonder, or whatever it was called, that set of 3 pins. I got the one with the Haunted Mansion with Madame Leota on it, but I didn't get the other 2. So, Matthew, Snooty Country Club. Let's see. Danielle says, I want to rent DVC points for my next trip. I've only looked into it briefly, but it definitely sounds cool. Yeah.
We've never actually rented points. We've only done the confirmed reservations so far.
Yeah.
But still a cheaper option for staying at a DVC resort.
Yeah, and you can do all of that without being a DVC member.
Yes.
99% cheaper. Go to our socials and Facebook message me or Instagram message us. And we actually have a list of all the DVC websites. No affiliation. We just use them. So like we're not getting paid from them. And we can send you those links and you can just kind of pill around and see what you think.
And you got to check them often. If you want
they change every day, multiple times.
If you want the confirmed reservations, they go in and out. And some of them go really quickly.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll be there. Oh, for Megan Moose.
Yeah.
Let's see. And laughy face. Susie says tomorrow we are a small division. It takes her divisionals. When we say divisionals, swim meet. So if you missed it at the very beginning, my little brother who's on here right now, Matthew, he is probably at divisionals and they had a delay because it was storming. So I'm going to be heading there right afterwards. And Susie says hers is tomorrow because she's got 2 little ones. Today and tomorrow. Okay, so it's not Thursday and Friday. It's Friday and Saturday. Hocus Pocus, yeah. No, we haven't had access to any of the Hocus Pocus stuff yet. The pins, she's asking about the pins.
No, she likes the Hocus Pocus when she asked if you got the Figment. So the first Figment, no.
Oh.
The ones he held up, obviously, yes.
Oh, okay. So you mean this Figment pin. No, I haven't gotten that. That literally was just released. We thought it was released last week, but apparently some doofy store people accidentally put it out on the shelf, and then they apparently had to quickly rescind it. And whenever I asked the Disney pin blog guy, I said, why didn't you post this until this week? He said, oh, they accidentally put it out and they had to take it back off the shelf because it wasn't supposed to be released until July 4th. So no, I haven't gotten it. But when we go down, you better be darn sure that's the first thing I'm going for. So, yeah. Let's see. Figment. That was. Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
definitely an oops
Yeah.
release. FYI, started. Okay. 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 I don't know when breaststroke is, but it's in the swim meet somewhere. So anyway. All right.
Well, that's
I
all.
think
That
that's
was a lot
everything.
today.
Woo! I'm sweating.
Thanks for joining us. Sorry we had to change the day because we're not going to be available on Sunday, but next Sunday we should be, and we may be at Disney. So a live stream from Disney.
Oh no, we'll definitely be at Disney. We're going to live stream from Disney. It just probably won't be as technical as we normally do. So.
Yeah. Or we may do news. We may just, I don't know what we're going to
I don't
do.
know.
Let us know if
Tune
you want to
in.
see something specific from Disney World.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, and we'll see what's happening.
Check us out on our
next
socials and write
Sunday.
us there.
Yeah. Remember to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you know when all of our content is available. And thanks for joining us. And we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Sundays, 5 o'clock. That's our normal time. Yes, end.